cream.
Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for stopping by. It's been a long time, man, since we had a Fire Friday here on the channel, but we're going to rectify that shit today. We got Ghetts, his daily W appearance of 5 million subs. This dude, man, every time we've had him on the channel, he's just melted my brain. That last one we did where he was in the desert, man, next level shit, man. And that's why, I mean, a lot of the MCs I've talked to consider Ghetts to be one of those inspirations, man. A lot of cats look up to him. So let's kick this Fire Friday off right and jump right in.
Just when I thought I was out, they brought me back in.
Take the pagan's belly, shoot man like Nathan Tetty. The grime scene try alienate me, the garage just called, said the spaceship's ready. I hate when a real one dies, cause Lord knows there ain't that many. Just know the revenge is sweet and I smell her on payback heavy. Fuck that conference, crush man's confidence. Jump out the 5 series, giving up boy the old omnibus. Really stender, no pretender, dance on the grub, weekender, them
God damn. my sleeve got caught. Dude, that bar. First off, that spacecraft bar, the spaceship, the whole, bringing that alienate spaceship shit in, that's, I love that bar, man. But seriously, this 5 series, the omnibus. An omnibus is like a series. Usually it's used in like books and shit. So the wordplay in the series and the omnibus, but then at the same time, he's talking about emptying that clip, man. Bringing that whole thing, that wordplay, that, like I said, the dude melts my brain. the way that he does this shit.
that conference, crush man's confidence. Jump out the 5 series, giving up boy the old omnibus. Really stender, no pretender, dance on the grub, weekender. Them boy there, they must have forgotten, but they're way too young to suffer from dementia. Woo. Selective memory. I may open the boy's head top, go inside and select that memory. Oh, now you remember when we empty. Nice fire in the booth with a 9 by my side like Northside Benji. Violated Jan in this corn by February. For an MC, I'm way too skengly. Rock man to sleep, but not gently. I knew my technique would develop eventually. You're never gonna end me, you get me, but can't get me. Me caught lacking. Summer holiday with the gang, my boy, that means wall packing. You ain't a man if you never had a fist to fist, and I can say that I'm heavy ball bagging. So why you got your mouth wide again? Like say you ain't coming outside again. I'm by the window, rifle, Malcolm in the last of the Mohicans, scalping it. You see them on the YouTube verbal niggas.
Oh, that Malcolm bar is hard. Dude, the seamless. He's just seamless from flow to flow. Just changes this shit up, man. Like a fucking superhero here.
My technique will develop eventually. You're never gonna end me, you get me, but can't get me. Me caught lacking. Summer holiday with the gang, my boy, that means wall packing. You ain't a man if you never had a fist to fist, and I can say that I'm heavy ball bagging. So why you got your mouth wide again? Like say you ain't coming outside again. I'm by the window, rifle, Malcolm in the last of the Mohicans, scalping it. You see them on the YouTube verbal niggas. Us man are on-site circle niggas. Them man are narrative curveball niggas. Us man are glove up and thermal niggas. Internet, I ain't into it. I read between lines of intellect. I can't entertain their interest, even when I wanna say you're incorrect. Woo. I tell him up I got something for his head top. No one on earth can intercept. I'm on a mountain now with a gambling problem, which means I'm into bet. They can never get away with disrespect. My young
Oh, Jesus. Man, just like that ominous bar, man. Mountain, gambling problem, Tibet, bringing that shit together. And this whole internet, into it, incorrect, that whole fucking wordplay. I'm bringing it back.
packing. You ain't a man if you never had a fist to fist, and I can say that I'm heavy ball bagging. So why you got your mouth wide again? Like say you ain't coming outside again. I'm by the window, rifle, Malcolm in the last of the Mohicans, scalping it. You see them on a YouTube verbal niggas. Us man are on-site circle niggas. Them man are narrative curveball niggas. Us man are glove up and thermal niggas. Internet, I ain't into it. I read between lines of intellect. I can't entertain their interest, even when I wanna say you're incorrect. I tell her up I got something for his head top. No one on earth can intercept. I'm on a mountain now with a gambling problem, which means I'm into bet. They can never get away with disrespect. My young boys touch, risk and live protects. My old thing left, but I put a target on your back, boy, and I don't miss the X. Banana knock your infrared. Someone call the coroner infidel. Ayow, nobody come when I hinder it. Come and I realize hindrance. I'm from a different time. Book at Eli, I go different blind. So many flows I don't use anymore, but give me that back. I think that's mine. I don't ask and borrow. Mask goes on.
Oh man, I love how you got Book of Eli in there too. But give me that back. I think it's mine. Oh man, I love that where he's talking like that's great because what I said earlier, but the way that he's just seamlessly changing up his flow, his style, in a roundabout way. He's like, I own all this shit, man. You guys just sound like me. I've lost track of how many different rhyme patterns and flows this cat has used since it started. He's been all over the place, man.
My old thing left, but I put a target on your back, boy, and I don't miss the X. Banana knock your infrared. Someone call the coroner infidel. Ayow, nobody come when I hinder it. Come and I realize hindrance. I'm from a different time. Book at Eli, I go different blind. So many flows I don't use anymore, but give me that back. I think that's mine. I don't ask and borrow. Mask or Zorro. Man, just flick it and zigzag, guys. I burn toe and bridges whenever these pricks wanna bring bad vibes. Steady with it, head, chest and belly with it. Go and get yours, I'm already with it. New whip, ain't seen many with it. I begin to dance with a glass full of Henny in it. Are you ready? Did it? Ooh, there's levels to this 20-year career and not a penalty missed. If it wasn't for me, some of your favorites would never exist. Murder, not attempted. I push my...
That whole he flow with that shit, man. God damn. And like I said at the beginning, man, so many cats consider him a huge inspiration. So many MCs that I really like, man. They rate Ghetts up there near the top for sure, if not the top.
A different time. Book at Eli, I go different blind. So many flows I don't use anymore, but give me that back. I think that's mine. I don't ask and borrow. Mask or Zorro. Man, just flick it and zigzag, guys. I burn toe and bridges whenever these pricks wanna bring bad vibes. Steady with it, head, chest and belly with it. Go and get yours, I'm already with it. New whip, ain't seen many with it. I begin to dance with a glass full of Henny in it. Are you ready? Did it? Ooh, there's levels to this 20-year career and not a penalty missed. If it wasn't for me, some of your favorites would never exist. Murder, not attempted. I push my burner. An appendix, met man curl up. It's horrendous. Feds wanna search us. We legged it. Now I'm in the German with the members. I got a surgeon and agendas. Another thing, I cover skin like Jurgens with a vengeance. I told man don't take it personal. The ball isn't reached, the jacket's reversible. How you want it diagonal or vertical? Your reality's far from virtual. You want smoke, my nigga? I'm terminal. Fuck the other side, I ain't crossing no bridge anytime soon, brother. I burn them all. I'm from the city of Troy, I prefer the war. I go on online cause album week. Mountain Peak, Shaolin Steez, how his he lost a bit of weight but the pounds increase. Calm Ghetts got the whole scene puzzled. He's far from virtual. You want smoke, my nigga? I'm terminal. Fuck the other side, I ain't crossing no bridge anytime soon, brother. I burn them all. I'm from the city of Troy, I prefer the war. I go on online cause album week. Mountain Peak, Shaolin Steez, how his he lost a bit of weight but the pounds increase. Calm Ghetts got the whole scene puzzled. Man wanna know where I found this piece. I ain't gonna shout, just speak. You can scream your name in a well, my guy, and you still wanna sound this deep. I'm looking for my man. Where's my man? I'm just out here counting sheep. Sheepers outside like Downing Street. I don't care who you know, but I got Dowson reach. I told my dark skin thing, wipe the browning clean.
Man. I got nothing. Hey, outstanding visuals, man. Just outstanding visuals as well. Just madness. That was just madness. I could just listen. I could, you know, I'm going to listen to that shit. I'm going to wear that shit out today. That's just... So, there's so much greatness. I can't even begin to touch on it. What are you going to do, man? What are you going to do? All right, man, let's keep rolling. On to the next cat. So we're going to roll right into Stig of the Dump, Schooled by Bars, SBTV.
Yeah. Time for some smashment. At Stig of the Dump UK. Twitter, man. That'll be nice. You can pretend we're friends even though I don't really care. Listen. Fuck your ice. The crystals on my pit blink harder. Stigmata, original shit starter. I stay bummy cause the devil wears Prada. Water drops as hot as the tropics of Guatemala. So come let me start it off. First of all, I couldn't give a fuck about the bars and drop. I can't be stopped. Each beat's hard as rock. One bar and watch a Spartan army, you'd be carted off. I make the party pop, steady rolling Marley, calmly smoking orange bud, strong enough to make a yardie cough. Fuck Versace style, dirty like the gums of rock. Pure fire in the booth, ask Charlie Sloth. You're as gangster as party frocks, so dead the gun talk. It's either dry snitching or your tongue's forked. Plus, you might get your bluff called. And either way, you're inviting Trident to your mum's door. Don't want the accent, ask the riper up north. Where life is like a blood sport and every night's a pub brawl. Think it's comfy cause it's country, that's a dumb thought. Walker to the meadow well, lives are getting cut short. You bunch of suckballs are doing in my fucking suite. It don't make you Scarface cause you're juggling a couple keys. Real goons get you to run for cheap. Come for me, you'll see I keep my circle sucker free. Bald headed with the grown man face rug. Jeans gathered, Jordans laced up. Bacardi old cart got me leaning. Maxing with the spars in my yard as a blaze bud. It's that FU music. Team hate, keep the attitude goonish. Loose from the goose, trying to scheme on a heavy chick. If she ain't careful, she gon' end up getting thick. Lemon pick, fruitier than Little Wayne. High till I die with the Zuby in the Zimmer frame. Piper slippers, reefer in the walking stick. Old man Stig getting lean up, talking shit. But right now I'm in beast mode. It's fully deep, I bully beats like Debo. Bugging out proper, doctor telling me to breathe slow. Welcome to the motherfucking freak show. I treat booze like I missed it. So that wild cherry sully from the bottles got me twisted. Cheese getting rolled into a big...
God damn, man. I haven't heard a lot of Stig. I've had him on a couple features, man, and I think I have a track or two of his. This is some this is some gangster shit, man. This kind of reminds me. Yeah, man. It reminds me like of West Coast hip hop that I was listening to when I was a kid. This is where that's bringing me back to, man. He's got that little bit of this exhibit in him. That's kind of my first thought. Is that's the first MC that I went to. It just has that. I guess Ice Cube as well, man. Just that sound, just that. Even the production on it is probably helping with that. But it's just that. It's just that swagger shit, man. It's just. I'm liking it. I'm used to Stig being. I mean, he's got some comedy here, no doubt. But I'm used to Stig just clowning, having a good time. So this is different for me, but I'm digging it.
Man, Stig getting lean up, talking shit. But right now I'm in beast mode. It's fully deep, I bully beats like Debo. Bugging out proper, doctor telling me to breathe slow. Welcome to the motherfucking freak show. I treat booze like I missed it. So that wild cherry sully from the bottles got me twisted. Cheese getting rolled into a bigger cone and whiz-bit. Bumping Barrett's hammered while I'm steady getting lifted. I'm on top like Tyson on a cake. Fuck a punchline, I'm Mike Tyson on a break. Each bar lands like an overhand right. Plus the flows are damn tight, so I'm liking to the greats. Great. Repping Great Britain in the same way a convict reps for their state prison. The system got you put while they watch from a safe distance. Inhabitant or inmate, wait, it's the same difference. I'm on the grind like peppercorns, right hand's the F, the left forms devil horns, art over money on the mix, so I live that. That's why the kid's on point like a pit bag. So who the fuck wants test? I spit fire from the diaphragm with lungs compressed. If I get paid, then my people got next. God bless. I'm trying to keep the guap box fresh. Fuckers, peace.
Man. I mean, like I was saying, man, that's a nice side. That's a nice side of Stig that I hadn't seen before, man. I really dug that. He does it well too, man. He seamlessly falls into that style, that swagger. And he says R. I think he says R over P. I'm guessing that means respect over money. I guess is what he was getting at with that. That's why I'm thinking. I didn't get to actually see the tattoo, but I dug that, man. Nice little way of getting back into Stig. I do need to get this cat on here more, most definitely, for sure. All right, man. Speaking of cats that I need to get on the channel more, and that's Remus. If you're not if you've been around this channel for any length of time, you know that I'm a huge fan of this cat, man. Every single time I hear him, and it hasn't been enough. I'll tell you that now. It has not been enough, man, because in my mind, whenever I try to get people from over here, or I talk to someone from the US about UK hip-hop, one of the tracks I always send along is O Kitty K, man, because if there's any hip-hop track from the UK that in my mind could sway a person for them to realize that it isn't just whatever it is they have going on in their head, what they think UK hip-hop is, that first verse from Remus on O Kitty K is still, I'm 2 years deep in this, man, and that's still top 5 favorite verses since I've started this channel. That dude, can't even, I mean, next level. That was God-like emceeing, man, in my mind. And unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of Remus out there that I've found. So I was like super stoked when I came across this one, man. So got to get him on the channel some more. So let's go. Let's jump right in.
Remus, Black Boulevard, Black Drew, Task Force. Shouts to Jamal Edwards, SBTV warm-up sessions. We're about to warm it up. Straight bars, I'm coming. Shouts to everyone supporting, man. Check me out. These heavenly swords carried like jewels through the afterlife. Rocky, of course, study my thoughts until I mastermind. Rocking the door like raw, my face in a master skies. Give me your cash and your jewels, we stray from the margin line. They're on stages selling amazement for the harshest price. I've drawn rain from the calmest skies. What you're taking, it can't be mine.
That was deep, man. That's so deep. Selling, what do you say, amusement or entertainment for the harshest price, like selling your soul. That's what he's getting at there.
Give me your cash and your jewels, we stray from the margin line. They're on stages selling amazement for the harshest price. I've drawn rain from the calmest skies. What you're taking, it can't be mine. I'm infamous. I'm like a hero's reaction to pain, broke into details and increments, being held to visit its peak. From emails to street cells, the innocence leaves and greets jail. The shackles still apparent but barely clear to the masses. The battle fully waging, I'll draw the blade from my saddle. I travel on shadow facts. My soul is aloe black, my soul is fucking strapped to my bones. I'm Alice trapped down a rabbit hole. I flow close to the famished lands. My people wear black hoodies while painting your manners black. I was raised with these damn bullies. I'm pissed cause I'm trying to be good and these pagans are trying to push me. I'm literally stuck in the hood with the snakes and they're trying to hook me to change that anchored down with a weight that'll drag you down to the pavement and stamp you out. My condolences come with a presence to walks beside me, not over me, Lord. I tried to be wholesome, but damn, this life has eroded me. Frauds and manufactured applause, distracting the soul in me. Send me focus if anything pause. Strapped to the head of a corpse, smiling your face, trying to persuade you that everything's cool. Tied to a grave, pretending I'm happy, ain't nothing at all. Send me a trance, I snap away cause the pendulum falls, taking the plants. My eyes red as my pen hits the board. These broken tape recorders, my state is awkward. This here's a result of pain and torture. Fame, fortune, and money loves what the cable taught us. Politician speeches too weak to be calm in raging waters. Something in my pad could be of great importance. As long as my music is playing, I'll remain immortal. I'm an extended story of two men that came before me. I'm talking about Task Force, innit? Two men that came before Reams. I developed more heart.
Man, I'm just in a trance right now because, as you probably realized there, I really, really wish I knew the story behind this cat, man. Because I've never seen anybody with such a high level of skill just not do it anymore. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, the pedigree, man. The pedigree is just so apparent with this cat, man. You hear it in his words. His dad, his uncle, his words are their words. I'm not saying it's their words, but you know what I'm saying? It's just moving me, man. It's just moving me. I'm just seeing his uncle and his dad embodied in this young cat who's struggling with the same shit that they were struggling with. Maybe not exactly what they're struggling with, obviously, but struggling within a system that they were struggling 20 years, 30 years before Remus is doing this track. Yeah, if that shit doesn't move you, man, I don't know, you got a heart of stone or something.
As long as my music is playing, I remain immortal. I'm an extended story of two men that came before me. I'm talking about task force, innit? Two men that came before reams. I developed more hardcore lyrics than you at the age of 14. These people just can't forgive you. Injecting your brain with morphine. Run up on your parts forward quickly. Give them your chain and your keys. This shit could get far more gritty. I'm at the point of no returning with a bar 4 with me. And Rizzler paper, one single play can rip half-hearted pricks into bits of failure that blow away with the wind. No wings, be vindicated. My people, these bones leaking of gold. No situation compares when these kids got crack on the stove. Stand back and behold as the man claps and reloads. My plans crash and recode. Some issue have to rewind. We only wanted re-ups. Sometimes I have to remind and recite to these moments for life. Venture in my direction, opponents will fly. My radius not available, sodium signs blocking the way. I follow my cranium's only advice. Blood on the table, I turn away as they open the blinds. Similar to me, how I wonder. Rose from the ashes with my feet bound. I stumbled upon truth grinning, knowing deep down I shuddered. These frail walls might crumble each time I stutter. I speak life speaks, preach loud. My brother, this sweet melody forever leaps out my stomach. I question everything, anything. Deep down I'm puzzled. Step into a grey puddle where I drown my sorrows. We all sympathetic. I said, can you be an eye? And they all missed the question. Through ancient ruins I climb to the 45th dimension, which lays in ruins. I'm blind to the nausea. Sickness gets me, it's vague but brutal. I'm cold like, can you feel me though? I filter slow through the gold mines of a building close. There's bills enclosed and he fakes a smile but his children know. And his wife ain't said shit but he knows that she knows and it kills him slow. And he wakes up sweating in the night cause the crack pipe man it robbed his soul. Tried to go cold turkey and went flatline that night man it cost him loads. Everybody's gone mad, I need protection just to block my soul. So I'll be walking down this road until I reach my home. You know, Remus, Black Boulevard, bars, bars.
Man, that shit touched me, man. That was deep. Not what I was expecting whatsoever. I was expecting some knowledge, man, because Remus is so wise. Everything I've heard from him is so wise beyond his years. So I was expecting him to drop some knowledge, man, and drop some hard bars. But that was deep. Like I said, it's that extension of his uncle and his father, just the same pain, man. And you can just see the skill, the dude. I honestly don't know, and I do. If anyone knows, man, let me know in the comments. But I would love to know why he decided to either stop making music or walk away from it, whatever it is, man. I'd love to find out, because I just feel like the level of skill that Remus has is like he could go down, or he would have went down as one of the best to have ever touched a microphone. It doesn't matter on what side of the planet you're talking. Next level shit, man, for sure. Sticking with the tracks, man, that I absolutely adore. MCs that I just am enamored with, so to speak. I think my very first live, I did Jack Jetson Blue Moon, and that remains one of those tracks that I play daily. I'm just that every single time I listen to it, man, it's like I'm hearing it for the first time. I love that track so much. And this request came to me this morning to fit it on Fire Friday, so I'm gonna do that, man. It's gonna make me happy too. So let's jump right in.
Jack Jetson, Jet Jacks, Johnny Strange, yo. How many personalities in my mind? I see galleries of divine, hidden galaxies intertwined in this sanctuary for the blind. My sanity has declined. Won't stop writing rhymes till the planets are realigned. Happy to be alive, I'll be happy to see my death. Maybe I'll be free to rest when these scavengers eat my flesh. Born with hell spawn, so I jam in the demon's nest. Voices in my head said, you the man who could be the best. From you couldn't even guess. Puffing bud, relieving stress. Album done, I'm feeling blessed. Time to bun and reassess. I'll be coming for them, man, that's gunning for the team I rep. Full steam ahead, I will need the truth, you shouldn't even step. Play scenes of illustrated sickness, having daydreams of pixelated pictures, pouring pictures in the morning or the afternoon. It never makes a difference, man, we party like we're celebrating Christmas, taking elixirs, spitting innovative lyrics. Every syllable's prolific, flipping metaphysics, made of written hieroglyphics. Shit is scientific, so I...
Just like I was saying about Ghetts, man. Jack for me is just one of those effortless MCs. I love the fact that he has a track called Superhuman, because I really do feel that way, man. Jack has this effortless flow, man, that it just seems like no effort at all is being put into it. I'm not saying that in a derogatory manner. It's not like it's kind of like watching Michael Jordan play basketball. The dude never, I shouldn't say never, for the most part, he didn't look like he was working all that hard. And he just made it seem like he could fall out of bed and be the best there is, right? And I feel that way with Jack, man. His flow, the words that he uses, like this last part right before I paused it here, man, throwing in these words that a lot of MCs won't even touch, and he's just throwing them into a freestyle in the bedroom. Just effortlessly just throwing out 4 or 5 syllable words just like because they fit and sound magnificent as he's doing it. This Superhuman, man. It's truly.
Man, that's gunning for the team I rep. Full steam ahead, I will need the truth, you shouldn't even step. Play scenes of illustrated sickness, having daydreams of pixelated pictures, pouring pictures in the morning or the afternoon. It never makes a difference, man, we party like we're celebrating Christmas, taking elixirs, spitting innovative lyrics. Every syllable's prolific, flipping metaphysics, made of written hieroglyphics. Shit is scientific, so I live and die a cynic. Fuck a gimmick, spit it like I live it, that's minimalistic. Flinging ballistics, lyrical misfits, subliminal cryptic rhythms hidden in mystical citrics. Individualistic, turn your clicks to statistics. Spitting sick and sadistic, killer shit ritualistic. Spit it like I live it, that's minimalistic. Flinging ballistics, lyrical misfits, subliminal cryptic rhythms hidden in mystical citrics. Individualistic, turn your clicks to statistics. Spitting sick and sadistic, killer shit ritualistic. Sky.
Fuck it, I'm hearing that again. Because, like, it's what I said, man. Just effortless. Just the flipping the tongue, the flow.
Lyrics, every syllable's prolific. Flipping metaphysics, made of written hieroglyphics. Shit is scientific, so I live and die a cynic. Fuck a gimmick, spit it like I live it, that's minimalistic. Flinging ballistics, lyrical misfits, subliminal cryptic rhythms hidden in mystical citrics. Individualistic, turn your clicks to statistics. Spitting sick and sadistic, killer shit ritualistic. Skydiving off skyscrapers, trying escaping from a life full of crime capers. Give me heat rocks, the flow cold, I make them ice glaciers. Swinging lightsabers, nights blazing, pippin' nice hazes. Trial bike racing through the sky's mazes. Talk my name, they get at live stages. Ignite flavors, blowing blues like I'm Miles Davis. These rhymes are basic, my mind is like a mine of gold. Spit your nicest flow, I'll rhyme you with a line that's old. I'm twice as cold. Frozen like I'm Simon Phoenix. Composing ice, my flow exposing hidden cryogenics. Writing lines cryptically loaded with the Mayan secrets. My rhymes encoded with some hieroglyphic signs of Egypt. Trying to find a meaning without rhyme or reason. I spend my Jack Jetson, yeah. Adventures of Johnny Strange. Coming soon, RLD. Don't know.
Oh man, I just love this cat, man. Outstanding. Thanks for the recommendation, the request on that. By the looks of it, we're getting this video's long, man. This is gonna be a long one. I know I spent a lot of time on that Ghetts track for sure. The four artists that I picked for this, man, they all deserve to be together. That's 100% truth, man. I enjoyed every second of this, that's for damn sure. I appreciate you coming out and checking it out, man. And if you have any like info about why Remus isn't doing his shit anymore, send it my way. I'd love to hear it, love to understand why. And if you have any recommendations for Fire Friday, I am going to try to do them more often. I think right now, I got 60 videos waiting just for Fire Friday. But yeah, don't hesitate, man. If you know some cool bars, send them my way. And as for the new Chester P, his I think it's called "Devils Don't Show Their Wings." I'm gonna come with that track on Monday, man. I'm gonna give that the time it deserves. It's a long track anyway, and I want to do it right, so I didn't want to add it to the Fire Friday. But appreciate you coming here, man. Like I said, I love each and every one of y'all. Until next time, stay safe. Good to each other.